Hello, my name is Matt Malmitz, and I'm here from the Kunes Service Department. This time we're going to talk to you about tires and maintenance on the tires. This is another problem that seems to kind of plague the RV enthusiast a lot, is tire blowouts. We kind of covered previously to look at your bearings and what to do there. This time we're going to look at the tires themselves. A lot of things that people don't realize when they buy trailers is the fact that the axles on these trailers are set up a little bit differently than a vehicle or what you're used to kind of driving around in. These are built with a little bit different of a leaf spring setup. So one of the biggest things that you want to do while you're inspecting your tires, which you should be doing before every trip, is check your tread. That's common. You do that with your vehicle, everything like that. What you're doing is you're checking the treads on the inside and the outside of the tire, make sure that there's no extra wear on those two ends. Reason being is that could be an indication that the axle or the tire itself is just cocked a little bit. And eventually down the road, not only are you going to end up paying more for tires, but it can cause a blowout. So one of the things you're looking for is to make sure that the axles are straight and running true. If you start seeing wear on any of the outside edges or the inside edge, again, that's indicating to you that something's tweaked one way or another. The other thing that you want to do when you're inspecting your tires is to make sure you're not seeing any cracks. That's one of the biggest things we inform people when it comes to tires. A lot of people will run with the guideline that, well, every 6 years, you should get your tires changed, or you should, tires are good for 6 years. That's a guideline. That's not an actual working philosophy. It's not a real philosophy, if you will. So you have to watch tires. And if you're a person that conditions tires a lot, chances are you're going to get more longevity. Person that doesn't condition their tires, chances are you won't get as much longevity. But what you're really going to want to look for is any little stress cracks that you see on the side walls or even up on the tread here. Because once you start seeing little tiny cracks, that's indicating that the tire itself, or the rubber in the tire, is starting to dry and no longer has its integrity. So if you start seeing weird wear patterns on your tire and or cracks all throughout the sidewalls or in just random places, it is time to consider getting some new tires before you ever either have a tire blowout, or if it's in the to do with the wear, before another problem comes up. Because if you're wearing goofy on the bearings or anything like that, that can cause other problems that we've alluded to before in terms of blowouts with bearings and then destroying the whole side and everything like that. So every time that you're going to take your unit out, please inspect your tires, make sure they're good, because if you really want to know what the number one plague for the RV enthusiast is, it is sitting right here. If you guys have any questions about any of the details, or maybe some information that you got, or maybe you're inquiring about a different load of a tire, anything like that, again, we offer that. We can give you all the information that you need on tires and more here at Kunes RV.